I couldn't get that role as the dolphin in the manger scene.
Man, I don't have much experience with believing in myself, so I don't know how you'd use this power.
Hello, and welcome to another spooky episode of
This American Dice.
Today, the second and exciting finale episode of The Haunting of Winchester Mansion.
A large presence that is growing and looming right next to you, hunched over.
I think Griff will be in this room by now as well, since he was following me.
Oh yeah.
So it's a large presence. Do I recognize it?
No, it's just it is a large, dark presence, and the ground has been shaking and like you have felt this thing. It is massive, and it just seems to have appeared out of the shadow, and like you can't really make it out. You're looking in the corner where the desk used to be, and you see three red eyes open up.
Oh. Can I shoot those eyes?
Yes, you can.
So, Mr. Griff, sir, this doesn't seem right. Save me.
What the,
I'm like,
what the hell is this thing?
go back to hell, you motherfucker.
Yes. Roll.
That's such an old man thing to say.
I rolled a 3 again.
It's like sort of
Okay.
horribly shooting.
But I got 2 physical, and this sounds like a physical thing to me.
All right, you shoot it right in the middle eye.
Yeah.
Right.
You piece of
And
shit. Now you got 2 eyes, like a regular fucking thing.
Yeah, fit in
It-
already.
Falls to the ground, and this thing is huge. I mean,
Okay.
the ground just shakes. Furniture gets destroyed next to you guys, and if you don't move out of this room, there's not going. You're going to get this thing could just fall over on you.
Oh man.
I'm not going to move out of the room because I want to kick it in the head.
All right.
Is it also because you're too old for this shit?
No. I want to use a different one of my moves, which is I ain't afraid of nothing.
All right. This thing is for anybody who's not in this room or is, it's making a tremendous amount of noise. The gunshot went off. What kind of? I mean, does Griff carry a big gun?
It's a 357 Magnum. You've
Jeez,
seen
Griff.
what I'll do to a 3-eyed ghost.
I'll make into a 2-eyed ghost, certainly.
Yeah,
And-
exactly. But
These
now,
are
now Griff's gonna toss his gun to the ground and put up his dukes, because he's going to fucking town on this fucking motherfucker.
Yeah, he just pictures his ex-wife's face on it.
No, he was a professional fighter, dude. He's not a wife beater. All right? Because his wife didn't love him. He can't control that. All right. It's not like a fucking wife beater, but he is a violent man, and he's about to take it out on this 2-eyed ghost over here.
All right, Griff. This hulking beast has hunched over at your feet after getting one of its eyes shot out. You can see now that this thing has 3 heads,
All right.
and you shot out the eye in its middle head, and that head just dissolves and falls to the ground, and it stands up and separates into 2 giant cyclops clay-looking golem dudes.
No, you
And-
think it's the first time I had 2-on-1? Let's do this. And he spits on the ground and puts up his dukes.
One duke for each golem.
Yeah.
All right,
You wanna
you
go?
punch it?
You want to go?
Yeah, and I think
it picks you up, and so one of them, it just smacks you and knocks you out of the room.
Hap this is way too much for Hap to handle. He's gonna have to run out of the room, deeper into the mansion, just away, from this situation.
yeah, I think
Griff gets
camera would
knocked
tell you.
into drywall though. He gets knocked deep into drywall, so he's kind of caved in the drywall where he's made impact. All right, so
No, I
and
live inside of drywall. This is where I grew up.
and Gordon sees you, Griff, and says, "All cameras on that ghost right there," and now covered and caked in white sheetrock.
Yeah. Griff gets up and he's shaking some of the white sheetrock off of him. He's like, "That ain't a ghost. That's a fucking lightweight."
All right, Hap, you're getting out of the way, you said?
Yeah, like he's like so spooked, like he's just seen an actual real ghost for the first time. So he like runs off into the dark.
Oh, okay. All right. So Hap is gone.
So he keeps the phone like trained under his nose, so it's like his head's bobbing back and forth. Like, it was a real ghost. Oh, I hope that old man's okay.
All right.
Live streaming it.
Jewel starts to run as well, and in the same direction. And Alan, what do you start? Al, what do you do?
I think Al wasn't in that room with them. Remember, he was back with the other guy. He was setting stuff up in another place. So maybe he's only just arriving when he's hearing this like ruckus.
Okay. And Tamara, what about Tamara?
I think that Tamara like really backs up a good distance, and she's kind of like pointing the microphone towards them, like a directional mic kind of towards them, to like pick some of this up, but she's also like backing away really crazily. She's excited. This has been the first time she's ever actually seen a ghost. This show is pretty much bullshit. So this is insane. And she the last time she was this excited was when the Red album that you two had came out, and she got
That was a bad album. Pick a different one. Jesus.
No, the thing is, you listened to what Bono was singing, not what he wasn't singing. That's the thing.
No, dude, the Red album they put on every single iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Every iPhone out there. You had to listen to that. You weren't allowed not to listen to
Or
that.
having an argument about you too.
Yeah, flashback earlier in the day, having an argument about you two with somebody, and then flashback even earlier to when she was at that concert and gave Bono a hand job. And that's why she remembers it so fondly.
But it was post the bicycling accident, all right? So it's not the same Bono.
That's Al's conspiracy theory that they replaced Bono.
You guys are having this conversation, and one of the golems, there's two of them now, one of them is walking towards Griff, the other one starts moving towards Tamara.
Okay, then I think she'll like keep backing up, and if it's really coming towards her, she'll just bolt. She'll get the hell out of here.
Okay, Gordon screams, so he's going to use a move. There are no unions in hell. Places, everybody. This is our moment. This is our chance to shine bright. Al, didn't you want to? I know you, Al. I found, or no, Hap. When I found you,
Hap can't hear you. Hap is like not in the room at all.
Hap, you can hear him.
Okay, you were just bellowing it, and you can hear it as he runs.
Yeah, no, he's saying, "Shine on, you crazy diamond." I know how bright you can shine, Hap, and you didn't come all this way just to hide scared in the shadows. All right, we've got ghosts to film, everybody. Ready, set, action. And everybody's cowardice wanes away, and you feel a jolt of courage.
Ooh, okay, all right, feels good.
Okay, so these
monster.
These powers that our characters have, or these moves that our characters have, are they're not just like, oh, you get a +1 to this roll. It's kind of like narratively, we kind of take over some stuff.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. All right, so then Cap will hear this. He'll stop in his tracks and have like a very fast like flashback in his head of all the times he's like walked away dejectedly from auditions where not even like the bargain bin theaters wanted to give him a role. It's like tree number 3 in the nativity scene. And he's like, you know what? He's right. Gordon's always believed in me, and now I have to believe in Gordon.
I couldn't get that role as the dolphin in the manger scene.
Yeah.
And Al, you came on this project because Mythbusters and those other corporate mainstream reality TV shows were all sucked in
sellouts, those shills.
Yeah, controlled by East Coast elites.
Yeah, you didn't work on those shows. You worked on this show, Al, because you got
worked
vision.
on this show because this show is real. This is where we can tell that. We can all tell that the bends in Owen Wilson's nose are really a symbol for
Mira's like, you shouldn't be talking about people's noses like that. That's anti-Semitic.
and then they get into an argument as to whether Owen Wilson is Jewish or not.
Yeah. I read it on the internet. I saw a live blog stream about it.
So ghosts, you guys have got them. One of them is heading towards Tamara. The other one is approaching Griff.
About to get lit up.
What does Griff do?
Oh, he's gonna throw a haymaker right in the kisser.
Oh shit! All right, roll a die for me, please.
Yeah, I'll roll a die. I rolled a 6.
I love that all of your moves are like not taglines, punchlines. They're basically things Arnold Schwarzenegger would say, or any action hero would say after they've just like killed someone.
Yes.
All right, you got a 6. Okay, the head of this thing just flies clear off and goes like it's a haymaker. And are you swinging up, Leigh? Or are you punching through it?
Or? I was punch up.
All right, the head goes splatters right on the ceiling.
Yes.
And
just
pancakes.
Not even the first time that's happened to me.
And the body falls over and begins to crumble. And you hear Tamara scream. Tamara, what are you doing as this thing picks up its pace towards you? Can you roll a dice for me?
Sure. Yeah. So I think that like you said, Tamara is she's less scared than she was before, but she's still pretty damn scared or pretty damn worried. She's not her game plan is not fight this ghost monster. I got a 5.
Mm-hmm. Oh, great. Okay. You were able to keep the distance between you quite well. But you are moving further and further away from the party. Do you try to get around it and try to basically get to go in a circle so you can get back to your party, or do you continue to back up, more safely?
I think she's less afraid now. She'll try to get back to the group.
Okay, can you roll another die for me?
Absolutely. Roll a 5 again.
You just gracefully get around it, and Geraldine. You see this. You've seen Griff just throw the heaviest punch you've ever seen in your life.
Big old haymaker.
You saw Griff punch a ghost's head off.
Yeah.
Let's not mince words here.
You want some of this? I got another fist right over here, you piece of shit. Just shouting at like the dead undead form.
Just screaming at the corpse on the floor while the other one like ravages the crew.
Yeah.
So Jerry's been around and she's seen some stuff. She may even be the cause of some stuff.
Yep. All right. Well, you see the head of this thing like is just splattered on the ceiling above. It begins to kind of like it was pancaked, and it gets smaller and smaller and like kind of starts to slowly come down to the ground as Griff is just cursing at this fucking disabled corpse and just kicking it. And you see a red eye open as it's going back down to the body. And can you roll a die for me?
Absolutely. Got a 1.
All right, roll again.
Roll, I got a 1.
Oh, what? Awesome. Okay.
Oh, wow. Shit.
All right. Okay.
Jerry is supposed to like kind of have an idea of what's going on here. Is how I'd envisioned it.
Well, Jerry, you look deep into this eye, and it stares right back at you into your soul.
Things even the Dark Lord didn't know.
You walk up to it, and just through a voice calls you, a voice that you welcome, Jerry. And you approach it, and you stick your hand into its into this thing. You take the eye out and you stick it into your mouth,
Oh yeah.
and you erupt with hellfire around you.
And the smell of burning old person smell just fills the room.
Yes, the major also, Gordon shrieks because Geraldine is also a major benefactor for the show, who has made.
Oh, she's financing it like entirely.
Yeah. But he has the camera rolling though on Geraldine as he's shrieking, and so you erupt into flame. You are now a demon, and your goal is just to kill everybody.
Okay. Okay. Well then, while Geraldine still has some semblance of individuality, one of her moves was "My blood is potent."
Yes.
So I want it to be that whoever is in the splash range of like her fiery blood will suffer some ill effect.
All right. So that's definitely Griff. I think everybody else has kind of backed away as Griff has just intensely been cursing at this thing.
No, he's been punching it.
Yeah. All right.
What would be like a nasty effect to experience from like an infernal explosion?
I mean, we could say that it's like acid, or we could say it like causes like, I guess acid would do that, like just causes like blisters and that kind of stuff. Or it's like
Griff,
tar.
you get hurt. Something hot. Or a car.
Tar, T-A-R.
Yeah. I liked a car. A car just a car just erupts from a portal. And all right, so
the blood sprays on me. But
yeah,
Griff's already going through a shingles outbreak right now, so he doesn't even notice that shit.
Yeah, he's
Like,
already.
what is pain on top of pain?
He's got chronic shingles problems over here.
all right.
You're gonna need 2 creams after this.
You can't afford that.
All right, what's Mira doing?
Mira's calling her dad, complaining about this whole arrangement. It's like, Daddy, I don't care how much college credit I'm getting. I shouldn't have to be spat on by some old woman who doesn't even know about the climate change movement.
And
And now she's literally spitting fire at some other old guy who said a lot of regressive things earlier today.
It's the least thing I've done this week.
He called me ma'am, all right? He opened a door for me. This guy, what about that?
oh my god, these are terrible working conditions. All right, Mira. So, can you roll a die for me?
Yeah, absolutely. Hold on, I'm just checking. I want to use one of her powers, though.
Go for it.
Just, if you don't tremble with rage at every injustice, then you're no friend of mine. And
She loses all friends in the room.
either she's gonna incite someone to be as upset with Geraldine as she is, or she's just gonna leave right now.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
All right, roll it
Incredible.
again, please.
And I rolled it one more time.
Can this really blow up again?
I rolled a 5. Just, that's
All
good.
right, so okay, so you get so the golem, who's now sick of chasing Tamara, just picks up Mira by the throat and pins her against the wall.
Uh-oh.
And
And she's
so
really into
maybe this is the time that you want to use that move, because this is clearly it is a golem. It's like appears to be made out of some kind of like earth,
Okay.
but
She's
it
gonna
doesn't
use
have a vagina, so it's probably a male.
So therefore she can attack it, and she's going to use These combat boots are made from 100% recycled post-consumer products.
All right. What happens? How does she use her move?
Do I use it? Well, she just kicks it in the head. But I will.
In the head?
Roll? Yeah.
You don't have to roll. Okay, I'm just wondering. No, I'm just wondering where you kick it. All right. So you kick it in the head. It's yeah. So you kick it in the head. The boot just cleaves straight through. These are even steel-toed. They've got.
I don't know if steel is 100% post consumer. So this is probably more like third generation plastic.
Okay. Well, your Gucci boots, unfortunately, now are covered in shit, and they're covered in mud, but they go straight through.
It's okay. She owns like 4 pairs of them.
Great. But the top, her foot manages to go out its jaw and kind of cleaves a thing through its midsection up to its head, and it lets go of her and falls to the ground. All right.
She's just gonna run away at this point. She's like, this is gross. I don't like this.
Mira has no problem making her way to the stairs as this thing is reassembling itself on the ground. All right. You guys now see that more than one of you has made their way out of here. Mira has made their way out. Who else? Has everybody else remained?
Hap's still there. He's still up on the second floor, looking down at this shit show.
Yeah, I think Tamara is trying to she's trying to stay with this group of people, but she'll want to get out of here pretty soon. Like, she doesn't want to fight any of these monsters.
All right. You see Jewel start to book it down the stairs, following Mira. Gordon loses his confidence as he sees who was it? Jerry erupt into flame, and he starts to hightail it as well. What are you guys gonna do?
Oh, okay, so what's the situation here? We've got the Jerry demon, and is that the sole supernatural creature in the room at this point?
Wait, there was one other Cyclops, I thought. No, never mind. I shot one of them, I punched one of them, and then Mira killed the other one.
The one that Mira kicked in the head is
reconstituting itself?
Yeah.
Fucking Mira, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, boots just don't... Those boots were made for walking. They weren't made for...
It's using the recyclable compost from her boots to reconstitute itself.
Yes, exactly. All right.
Oh, man.
Hap, what are you doing?
Oh, man. So, Hap's going to be like, man, how do we... This is bar none even better acting than Breaking Bad going on down here. Like, I just really have to... I'm just in awe of this director. He's gonna... Can he help out, Griff in any way? What's Griff up?
Yeah.
Is everyone just playing run at this point, or are people still fighting?
No, Griff's a fighter. He's here to the end.
Griff is facing Geraldine.
Jerry,
has been reborn in the flames, in Hellfire, and she's now shrieking at Griff and she turns. You hear erupt from her, "All of you will join us."
And Happy be like, and when you say us, Miss Jerry, do you mean the union? Is this? I'm really confused. Is this part of the thing? Nod once for yes and shake your head for no, as is typical. Because it's really getting lonely up here. and I'm not sure, like, if I'm supposed to be filming or if I'm still just the guy who carries stuff around.
Geraldine says, "Join me. Join us. Come. Take my hand. Take my hand, Hap. You can be so much more."
I would like to be more. And Hap will come down there and he'll say, what do we do? Like, where'd Gordon go?
And she will just stab you through the chest with with her clawed, fanged hands. Yeah, and can you roll a die for me?
Yeah, I'm really good at rolling dice this session. Let's see. I gotta find it. You've got to be kidding me. This is the third one I've rolled in a row.
You're doing something wrong. That's the issue.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I rolled it again and I got a 6.
okay.
You're doing it on purpose.
I wish I was.
Yeah. So rather than like saying anything really defiant when you die, rather you just cry. It's kind of pathetic.
Okay. Well, if we're talking about a dying situation here, though,
yeah.
Let me see what kind of rabbits I can pull out of the hat here. Okay. How about okay, Hap has a skill called I Believe in Myself. And he's going to use that to man, I don't have much experience with believing in myself, so I don't know how you'd use this power.
It's true.
Your only downfall.
You fill your vessel with life, with light. All right.
That's how it's especially.
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna, like, as a last gap of believing in himself, like, try and
Pull 3 grenades out of your pocket.
Yeah, just the grenades he has on his, like, actor's tool belt.
Yeah.
No, you'll have, like, a wooden stake from, like, when he was setting up, like, the set design earlier in the day, and he'll just try and, like, put it through the thing's neck.
Oh, okay. And you're using a move for that. You believe in yourself. So you get it through her neck, and she drops you. She had, like, put her claws, like, underneath your ribs and picked you up, and then just drops you after you stab her through the neck. And her head's now, like, lopsided, still shrieking, and she's still, like, blistering and, like, kind of just creating, like,
just a ruckus.
Yeah, a total ruckus.
Like a calamity.
Yeah.
How's that different from last week, you know?
Yeah. Griff, you can't really tell the difference, but it seems like Jerry is just a little more rude than usual. But you've always wanted to pop a cap in her.
Is anyone else in this room besides Griff at this point?
Yeah, there's well, Al, where are you? Did you ever catch up with everybody?
Yeah, Al did catch up. So I think he came into the room and he was shocked when he saw all of this, and he's been kind of standing there stunned, and he's looking around at the it's in the atrium, right? Where this is happening, where that desk was destroyed. He looks down and he sees he's like, wait a minute. That edge work, the drawer design, that's the desk of Professor Swinton.
That's right. What is going on with you, Griff?
Griff's about to... Well, I guess everyone's dead now, so he doesn't need to punch anything. So he's just
Jerry needs to be finished off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's wounded, and she's still cackling.
Oh, okay.
And she's saying, "You'll all join us."
Oh, no, he'll give her the 1-2 punch, you know?
Ooh. All right.
2 punches.
Just very
roll a die,
roll.
They're above the belt.
That's a 5.
5.
2.
All right, you punch her, and then she goes, like, through a wall. And your hand has, like, some residual flames on it too, even like your hand's smoking from the punch. So,
Oh my God, Griff, are you okay? What the hell was that? Al says.
Well, that's called a 1-2 punch.
No. Oh, there was a guy here. He warned me that this place was bad news. That there were folks who were setting up to do something against us. That the knots of this conspiracy were tightening, and I didn't listen. Oh, now here it is. Look, right over there, that banister. Did you see it?
No, it's just a couple of no good nicks. Just some bad kids and an old lady who's also bad. Nothing a 1-2 punch can't solve.
No, that was Geraldine, the producer.
Yeah, she was rotten to the core,
Well, we better. Do we? And he's like, we've got to figure this out.
Hap will be like on the floor coughing up blood with those like his half eviscerated entrails like hanging out from his shirt. And you'll be like, "Oh, Al, I'm so glad you're here. Did we get it? Did we get the footage? It was so convincing."
And he'll put a hand on his shoulder, and he'll just say, I don't think we're going to be able to give you that credit for school.
But but
I'll say, you son of a bitch.
Hap is gonna, with his last gasp, use one of his other skills called "You want to hear my monologue?" He says, "I could have been somewhere. I could have been someone. I could have gone somewhere. Al, Griff, just listen to this. A, B, C. A always. B, C. Closing. Always be closing. Always be closing. AIDA. Attention, interest, decision, action. Attention." And he's keeps saying the speech, but it's gets quieter and quieter.
Griff puts his hand over his mouth and is like, shh.
Do I have your attention?
Just be quiet, kid.
Interest.
Just be quiet, kid.
Interested?
It's okay. You're getting the Oscar. You're getting the Oscar for saddest movie. All right.
That's the one I wanted.
all right.
You did it. Saddest movie.
To meet it with the power that, or the move that Carl just had Hap use, it all of that was caught brilliantly on the audio.
Yes, perfect. So the knocked over camera catches it all.
Yeah,
perfectly clear.
And Hap, your last vision is a shadow passing over the people that are holding your hands, and behind them is that second golem approaching, and it kicks out and stomps down on you.
All right, fade to black, baby.
Wait,
Yeah.
I thought so I killed one golem with a gun. I punched the other one into the ceiling. Oh, the other one reconstituted. Okay, we're good.
Yeah. All right, guys. So you say your goodbyes to Hap, and the curtains close on Hap, and this monster's roaring between you two and just knocks you both away.
Okay.
And this might be the first time you're seeing this, Al, up, or at least this close, but it has a single red shimmering eye, and it appears to be corporeal. It's like a golem of some kind.
Oh, the red eyes. I've heard about this. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Wait a second. And he's going to use one of his moves. Yeah, I built one of those before, and he's going to
build his own golem.
Yeah, he's going to pull out a part of. He's going to pull out a part of.
You should build your own golem out of Hap. It's genius.
Yes.
The golems are made of. What do you think flesh golems are, dude? Think about it.
Oh
Two
no.
conspiracy theories.
Actually, this is what he's going to do. He'll say, "That's not really how they did it." That's his move. And he'll be like, "Oh, the there was a conspiracy that the golem of Prague was stolen and had been used in all these horrible rituals by the Brandenburg group. You know what? Try this on for size." And as it gets closer, he's gonna put a piece of paper in its mouth with a word on it.
And the word is golem.
Yeah. The word is stop.
I think it is just stop.
Yeah. No. All right. So it chews up the piece of paper, but
This is be nice.
Yeah. No, it's well, Austin, you have a very good memory because the golem from Prague actually had inscribed on its head the word life. And
what do you think human beings are, Alex? All right, we're all just golems. All right, you ever stop and think about that? God he picked up a mound of clay. All right, that's Adam. That's a golem. All right, you ever stop and think about that?
I never thought to. No, I didn't stop to think about that.
Yeah, well, we all got that life brand on our fucking foreheads, but
yeah. And I think it was brought up by a
I'm really
great
sorry,
bard.
guys. I didn't upset everybody tonight. I just wanted to have fun with you. This was supposed to be a fun game. All right.
You got all serious all of a sudden.
Yeah.
There was a great bard who once brought up that she would come forth with a shape of an L on her forehead. Thank you.
All right.
No, I get it.
That was a slower burn than I was hoping.
It was.
Yeah. All right. So wait, that's not really how they did it. Move. All right.
Yes.
So what is the effect of this piece of paper once you put it in its mouth?
I think it just turns into a
shut
statue.
down?
Just like stops.
Mhm.
So, and then maybe we can analyze.
All right. It does exactly that. It stops, and the red eye just turns black.
Oh, what is this thing made out of? And Al will kind of like look around and be like, yeah, wasted too much time on those forums, huh?
Numa.
Yeah, I'll show.
That's what it's made out of.
Is that what it's made out of? Yeah, what is
Numa?
this thing?
Yeah,
It's just made out of.
that's Greek for breath.
It's made out of old breath.
Old bread?
I said old breath. So no, but what is? Yeah, I think Al kind of examines this thing and tries to figure out what the heck it's made out of, what its deal is.
Yeah. Okay. So it appears to be clay, and now it's hard. It's completely hard. You see inscriptions on it, runes, and you see that there is a language. Can you roll a die for me?
Absolutely.
Because you try to recognize this language. Oh, wow. All right. So this is ancient Akkadian, and you can tell by reading it that it was that these were etched into it with by the fingernails of people, and it has it now is you've basically inactivated it by writing the word stop in the same language and putting it in its mouth, and it seems to be totally programmable by words and language. But as you're reading more and more about it, it seems to reference some sort of old god that it is in service to.
Okay. And I think he'll turn to everybody and say that we'll be like, oh, it's ancient Akkadian runes scratched into the clay of this creature. You know, Akkadian is one of the chief languages spoken by those that follow the old ways, scratched in with fingernails, most likely from slaves.
From Acadia?
Yes. Well,
Yeah, figured.
There you go, Griff. All right. So when you said everybody, it's just you two guys up there. Everybody else has ran towards the exit.
Okay. All right. We should get out of here. This is pretty big, or maybe we can get this big. Maybe we can get this big hunk of junk out. It'll prove how deep this conspiracy goes. Griff, give me a hand with this thing.
Yeah, okay. I mean, since I didn't get to punch in the face, I might as well help you carry it out.
Yeah. All right, and so we'll try to drag this thing out of here.
Okay, between the two of you, you're able to do that.
We could maybe get some kind of hand truck or something like that we brought somebody in on.
Yeah, I mean, your options are either going to be just try to break the thing in half because it's cumbersome. You're taking it downstairs, or fashion a handy way to move the whole thing. So what are you going to do?
Yeah, let's go back and grab a hand truck or something like that to haul this thing out, Hannibal Lecter style. So
you guys are approaching the exit. The lights are out, and you get to the room where you originally had set up your equipment, and you come across...
And that guy's in the room. The hobo.
The one with no social security card.
Yeah.
He's in a corner, surreptitiously doing something with his left hand, just facing away from you. And he's shocked when you come in. He's like, "Oh, go! Oh, whoa!" Hey, what's up? You're back.
He's like, "You were right. There is something fishy about this whole place."
What now? Oh, yes. The haunted place. Government conspiracy in this house. Definitely. Yes.
We got to bring some of the proof out of there. Here, help us out. Grab that hand truck. I gotta see.
Absolutely. And as he moves to go pick up the hand truck, you can see that he's got all these bulges in his pockets, and there's all these clunky things in his all over stored in his shirt pocket and in his pants.
He's like, "Wait a minute. Where's that bag with everybody's phone in it that Geraldine had put off to the side?"
That was definitely taken by the ghosts. I saw it personally.
Wait a minute. Something's fishy here.
Yeah. The guy with no name starts vibrating.
Wait a minute. You've got our phones. Oh, listen.
That's my phone. Okay. So invasion of privacy much. And I'm just here to help. I'm just going to grab this valuable hand truck, and we'll be on our way.
Blame It on the Juice starts playing from somebody's ringtone.
Yeah. Wait a minute. He's like, that's Mira's ringtone.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that would explain why there's at least 3 phones in this pile with that name on it. I'm not sure why, but anyway.
Listen. Just give me the one with the InfoWars sticker on it. That's the only one I need.
He'll be like, all right.
Oh, boy.
He'll sift through his pocket and find the right one, toss it on the floor.
He'll pick it up and he'll turn it on and try to scroll through his contacts and or try to get some reception to call. He's going to try to call somebody to get a truck out here to help move this thing.
Well, if you guys are good, I mean, you guys look really. Yeah, weren't there a lot more of you? What's all that red on your shirts?
And he's like, "You were right."
Hold on, can I use the move here?
Yes.
The move is nothing to see here.
Yes. I've been waiting for that one.
And he'll just say, "Why, this is nothing at all. Why don't you just worry about your own self over there, sir."
I am great at that. It was a pleasure to make your acquaintances, and I will just see myself out. And he just leaves.
Mm-hmm. And I think Al's like, I probably could have gotten Griff's phone back. That's all right.
It's okay. I don't have a lot of numbers programmed in there.
he went to the store to, and they're like, all right, who is your 5 free numbers? And he was
my emergency contact is hospital.
Yeah.
911. Yeah.
My AA sponsor doesn't take my calls anymore. He said I'm too clingy.
I mean, it was going to be half, but now he's dead too.
So, yeah. So then Al's just trying to call whatever like production company that they utilize to like rent a van or whatever to get like a bigger van or a bigger truck out here. And he's like, oh, like whatever price. We'll be good. Yeah, you can bill us. Same account.
All right. You guys have a difficult time reaching anyone else from the crew since that homeless guy just stole everybody's cell phones.
Mm-hmm.
And but except for Mira, she has a backup phone.
Gotcha.
Of course. Yeah. The phone that she put in there was just her
Her burner.
Yeah, that was her burner.
It's just the number she uses for talking to guys named Chad specifically.
And she always brings that to college campuses.
Yeah.
Because it's likely to happen. All right. So now you guys need to get off the campus and get this footage to see the light of day. So I'm going to say that you get a phone call from Mira. Al.
Yeah. Okay. Hello?
I'm sorry I left, but what are you guys even doing there? Like, that old woman got even more hostile than usual, and she wasn't watching her words at all, or like policing her language. So why should I even be there right now?
No, Mira, we found something. We found something real big. The more help we can get loading this thing up into a truck to figure out what its deal is, the better. So,
look, what do you think you discovered that, like, we don't already know? You know, like, there's so much stuff that we know that people don't even pay attention to, man.
Yeah. Exactly. It's deep. It's deep stuff.
Yeah, but like, what's the point of being educated if they don't even like listen to the educated people? You know? And I'm like halfway through this college credit right now.
You're an intern as well. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. I thought Hap was the only intern. All right. Well, yeah. Come on out to the front. We gotta move these. We gotta move this thing. There's a truck that should be on its way. If I can get a hold of anybody, damn it.
You want me to drive a truck? After that old lady yelled at me? I don't think so.
Just get over here. Come on. We're finally going to be able to expose the lies.
No, it's already 9:30. I'm gonna stay home. Bye.
And Al will think, wait, she lives here?
Mira had no problem getting home between her remaining moves, one of which is Daddy's black card goes with every outfit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but Al doesn't know that, so he thinks that she's still just in the house and is like, what the hell? All right, Griff, it looks like it's just us then. So let's haul this thing out to the front.
All right, but I'm getting too old for this shit.
All right, you guys are hauling this thing, and some campus police show up in a golf cart, and you've just made their day. Because it's summer semester, nobody's doing, there's nobody getting in any trouble. And so you say, hey, where the heck are you going with school property?
Hey, officers. My name is Griff Jones, Deputy Sergeant. Alta Vista Security Rentals.
Yeah, they shine a flashlight right in your face. Like,
Yeah.
and exactly what jurisdiction are you an officer of the law in, sir?
Well, I'm a private security, sirs.
All right. Well, this is a campus police investigation, sir. So I'd like you to let us know what you're doing, again, with school property.
Well, I'm happy to oblige, officers. You should know that I'm armed, though. I just don't want to.
He's armed? They level their guns at you.
Yeah, I got a 38 special in my left pocket here, and I got a 9mm Glock on my my right ankle there, and I got a 12-inch Bowie knife on my back, and some ninja stars on my my belt here. So I just don't want to alarm anyone.
You got a permit for all those, sir?
Yeah, I got a concealed carry, sirs.
All right, they're calling for backup now.
That's fine. I think somebody inside was attacked. If you guys want to go in there, go for it. But we have to make a call to our production company. We were shooting the show, which is called
Ghosts we were shooting
We Gottem.
We were shooting the show, and a 14-foot white male unsub came and attacked us, and then he split into 3 different 14-foot white male unsubs. I shot one of them in the face, and he was KIA, and then I punched another one in the face, and he was KIA. But the other one, it was kicked in the face by a white female intern we have. Her name's Mira. But then it reconstituted and killed our intern white male named Hap. And it took care of it in the end, but it was a little touch and go there for a while.
You're going to need to join us back at the station, fellas. He's trying to write everything down that you were saying as quickly as possible. But now this is when back in your face.
This is when Al starts to look around and notices that the campus police symbol isn't like it's made up of a number of stars. That he goes, wait a minute, that number of stars, and he mutters something in he mutters something like kind of just under like casually to himself like oh the lawgivers, and he's trying to sniff these guys out and see if they're part of the conspiracy.
Look, this is only going to take a couple minutes, all right? I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for everything. We'll take a look at what happened. What building did this happen in?
The Winchester.
The Winchester. It's supposed to be closed. That's off limits. But if you're saying you're doing a film here, I'm sure you guys
had a permit. Yeah, we had a permit.
So if you guys can just come back and join us back at the station, we can sort all this out. Shouldn't take more than a couple of minutes. All right. I just don't want to be if there's campus property, that's been damaged or anything like that. I'm going to get it from my supervisor. I'm sure you understand that. Was it?
Yeah, I've been getting it on both ends.
What's your name?
Griff Jones, sir, Sergeant. Special Sergeant in the Alta Vista Detective Corps.
Well, I'm sure you understand, Special Sergeant Jones, that you wouldn't want us getting chewed out by our supervisor. And all the paperwork we're going to have to do. So if you could just come back with us and help us sort this out a little bit, we'll let you guys go down on your way. We'll even help you push that cart.
Here's the thing, though. Like, I'm just getting too old for this shit.
I hear you, man.
Yeah.
I hear you. I'm sure you've worked a lot. I'm sure it must be tough living, with a long career in law enforcement and now, doing the private gig.
Yeah.
Money must be good, though, isn't it?
No, I make minimum wage. I'm going to piss blood tonight.
and I lost my gun back there. And the only kid I really respected recently, I watched him just get fucking just stabbed in the fucking chest.
Talent of a generation.
Yeah, he wasn't good, but he was a good man.
I think that this is when Al is going to use one of his other moves, and the other move is wait. If you move those letters around, and he has like all of the the officers' names, and he's like their badge numbers and all that stuff, and he pieces it together, and he's like, wait, they are part of a secret. They are part of a secret like Skull and Bones-esque society, and I think he turns to them and says like, whoa, gentlemen, we really appreciate your help, for as the wind shakes the wheat, so too do the lawgivers become the law. And I think these guys are like, they kind of nod, and they maybe kind of like say, so you said there was trouble this way, and they like head into the Winchester house and kind of leave us alone.
Oh man, that was close until you started talking about weed all the time.
Yeah, you know how it is.
No, I don't. I did not understand words that you were saying at that point.
Let's just say everybody could always use a little more bread. Now, come on. We got to stuff this thing in the van. I don't think we have time to wait for another truck.
Okay, I'll help, but I'm sad about our friend Half dying, and then all the other weird shit that happened to us tonight.
Yeah, well, come on. If this happens, then he won't have died for nothing.
I'm gonna say that you guys made it out. You successfully saved this TV show with the footage that you got, and you managed to get off campus just to wrap all that up with your golem.
Griff and Al become like wildly famous as they're the supernatural Neil Armstrongs, where they're like, oh, we have definitive proof that the supernatural exists.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's like fighting around the world, but like a ghost thing. So it's it's like a ghost show, but Griff just goes from place to place to fight like hard ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we heard this ghost, a real toughie. And then Griff's like, not as far as I'm concerned, I'll fight him.
We're building housing developments over old graveyards just so this guy can get a
Indian burial ground, I don't even care.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of respect for the Native American people.
I just really want to punch everybody.
In their perseverance. You know who I don't like? Alexander Hamilton. That guy can fuck one.
Oh, and you hear, ooh, I'm going to rap at you and walk in circles.
Down to the old Trinity graveyard, fucking downtown Manhattan, and he punches them.
And I was watching this fight, and he's like, my God, he's defeating the greatest president in U.S. history. And someone's like,
president.
Someone was like, he wasn't president. And I was like, you've already drunk the Kool-Aid, idiot.
Okay, so we can have the epilogue scene with Geraldine, the old producer woman. She's in hell, and she's being chastised by Satan, the Prince of Darkness, for her failure to make a blockbuster ghost expose. He's like, this isn't the work I wanted on screen. He's like showing her like the finished reel of the show, like as it's being aired. It's like, this is nothing like what I wanted. This isn't scary at all. You think people are going to be afraid of me with this? And she's like apologizing and weeping. Then the camera cuts way up into heaven where Hap is, and Hap is like he's at an audition for like a heavenly theater troupe, and he's like, And there it is. That's my audition tape. It shows him like his final his monologue just before he died. And the angelic director is just like, oh, all right, cool. We'll call you.
And we pan over to Ireland, and there's a bedroom door, and we hear the finishing sounds of coital bliss, and then eventually you hear like, I'm gonna hop in the shower, but don't touch my sunglasses. And Tamara finally got what she wanted.
Yeah, it's just a closet full of beanies.
Yeah, it's Bono's cowboy hat and sunglasses, like giant castle.
Ha 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 ha! What a spooky episode! Thank you for listening to The Haunting of Winchester Mansion, Episode 2, the finale. Our game master was Alex. Our cast included Alex as the game master. Shit, I said that already. Included Carl, Leigh, and Austin. Music for this episode included Shadow Man by Lobo Loco and Isis of Jah, saxophone cut by Don Goliath meets Samson Benji.
Hey everybody, if you could please rate, review, and subscribe to our show on your favorite podcatcher, it would really help This American Dice. And for every 5-star review we receive, we'll read it on air. Join us next week for another episode of This American Dice.
You're gonna have to baby-proof a house.
Well, in New York, you don't have much space to live, so it's a lot less room to baby space proof.
There you go.
I had to take care of some really important business at this hour.
Gotcha. Very quick pooping.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
I will say that is a thing that I hate, that when that happens where like people come over and I'm like suddenly like, uh-oh, I have to shit. And like, there's people in the house and I'm like, I gotta go do a thing real fast. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Also, nobody use the bathroom for a while, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, every one of you, please pull my finger.
Also, I have separation anxiety when I have friends over. So can you guys all just hang out at the door and talk to me?
Stand at the door with it cracked open a little bit and someone hold my hand.
Yeah, but nobody make eye contact. For God's sake.
Yeah, I'm just trying to poop. I don't want to come.
Oh, I know.